Hey guys, so I'm pretty excited. This is my first real YouTube video about some of the subjects that I wanted to go over. I understand that I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for these videos, and you know what? I really don't care. The more people I reach out to, the better I'm going to feel. Just because I've grown up my entire life feeling like I was alone in this, and I don't want other people to feel that way, that you're not alone in similar things that you have going on in your life. So I want to basically bring out your guys' strengths and let you know that everything's going to be okay, that you don't have to struggle as much as you do, or think that you need to commit suicide, or you need to overdose, or things like that, because it feels like everything wrong is happening all at once, or you just have nothing to cope or help you cope. So today, I think I'm going to start talking about the subject of depression. So, okay, yeah, that's the subject I'm going to pick today, is depression. So, recently, I've been going through, some depression stages, and mainly it's because, life can be hectic, and once you're overloaded on too much stress, then there's only a certain point to where you can take it, and you just get depressed. So whether it's your job, or your home life, or there's someone that said something to you, or there's somebody that did something to you, or it's something that you did, take a deep breath. So I know that I've told some of you this that have been going through a hard time, and I feel like there's certain degrees of depression. There's minimum depression, and then there's the maximum depression, and there's things that weigh them out, what would make you want to stay around, to pressing the atomic button to where you just don't want to fucking live anymore. So I feel like the atomic button that drives your depression is things like a loved one dying, or and when I say that, someone that you're super close to, or loving somebody that doesn't love you back. So I've been through both of those. Loving someone that doesn't love you back, it is a constant battle, because you're literally putting yourself out there for somebody, and you're like, I would do all these things for this person, and be there emotionally for this person, and do everything that this person would want me to do, and show them that I care for them. But I am shit on the bottom of their shoe. So I currently, my advice on that is, you're going to love somebody the way that you're going to love somebody. So if you love that person and they're hurting you, no matter what advice somebody is going to give you, like, they're not good for you, you need to leave them, like, this relationship is toxic, Yeah, I've heard it all. You have to be ready to leave them when you want to leave them, because if you're not ready to leave them, once you do leave them, you are going to be like, did I make the wrong choice? I love that person. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to make that same mistake for going back to that person. So when you do it, just make sure that you're ready to do it. And I'm not talking about like physically abusive relationships. I'm talking about like verbally, like fighting every day and not being able to stand each other and stuff like that. So sometimes, there's an upside to that. If you really truly love that person and they're willing to change and you're willing to change, there's things like counseling and try to redate and try to remember. That person has to be on the same page as you too, but try to remember what made you two be attracted to each other. Like, what sparked that attraction? What kind of dates did you guys go on? What made you laugh in the first place with you two? And try to hold on to that and remember that. And just try to love each other. And God, it's so hard, like, to even do that. I feel like when, that person hurts you, or you've hurt that person, like, they're going to need time to get over that stuff, and then you have to build trust, like, all over again. And there's that cliche thing that's always like, if you have no trust, then you have no relationship. If there's no trust, then there's nothing. I've been in relationships to where I've had no trust. You can build it back, but you have to start from scratch, like, all over again, or else it's not gonna work. It's gonna take some time, like, to build all of that. And a lot of people will disagree with me on this, and that's okay. Everyone's opinion on this channel matters. And everyone has their opinions, so, and I appreciate that. My voice is just an opinion. And as for losing somebody that you love, that's just a whole another scenario of hurt. There's steps of grieving.